Hello, dreamers, and welcome back to Eldritch Dreams. I am Eldritch, and on this one, we are picking up and continuing our playthrough of various builds made by Hobo over at HoboZone on his page. You should really give his page a look if you're into Baldur's Gate 3 and making builds. As it is, let's continue. Last playthrough, we finally got some of the items that some of these builds are needing, but we're far, far away from getting everything that they need.
That's good ale.
Let's see, from
Nice
here,
and
what shall we
chewy.
do? We are back at the Goblin Camp. There are quite a few things here that we can do, but we're only 3rd level, so we have to be really careful.
Humans ain't good for much, but they
Let's
make
go back in.
taste even better.
We haven't really alerted the camp to our presence yet.
Very well.
And since the sword dancer is a drow, she gets away with a lot.
Faith is obedience. Follow my teachings. Follow Ragsling's orders.
And we picked up Liam last
Obey
game
the
too,
drow.
so
Serve the absolute, and you may.
he's not supposed to be wearing armor though.
Absolute, looking out for me now.
Yes.
My age never felt so strong.
That way, he's got a 16 without having to wear any actual armor.
anymore.
Okay. Let me see. Let's go do the easy stuff first. Make sure it's been done. We got Liam. We already did our thing with Abdurak.
Light on my feet.
And I believe we have, we've rescued Lolo. I guess let's go get the Mark of the Absolute and deal with Priestess Gut. She's actually a pretty
Faith
difficult,
is obedience.
difficult
Follow
fight
my
for
teachings.
a level 3
Follow
party.
Ragsling's orders. Obey the drow. Serve the absolute, and you may. Absolute's looking out for me now.
Yeah, she's a level 4.
I ain't never felt so
So
strong.
She is more powerful.
Nobody's
but we're
gonna push
get
us
to
around
see
anymore.
her
Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh. Let's the faithful recognize one another quick sharp. That way nobody'll mess with ya. And it's charged with magic. Ordinary slobs can't see it, only us that follow the Absolute. You ready? Brace yourself, this'll sting. Hold still.
As pain muddles your thoughts, your minds become entangled. A familiar sensation. She too carries a parasite. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin priestess receiving instruction from a handsome young man, one of the chosen. The vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again. Her faith floods into you, a tide of shuddering ecstasy. Her tadpole nestles within that mania, secure, hidden.
I feel you in there, digging around. Works both ways. And I saw some weird shadows swimming around in your head just now. Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another. You've come to the right place. With the Absolute's will, I can fix anything. Let's deal with this in my chapel. It's private. Don't want this lot interfering with true soul business.
True souls are infected like us.
We want them all.
Why do they think they're talking to a god?
Ain't we good enough for the Absolute?
Seems we lucked out in keeping the Absolute's voice out of our heads.
Oi, come here. I ain't waiting around.
See, I'm gonna put her there. The Dawnbringer. There.
No time to rest.
Wilds. I really wanted. I was thinking about naming her Box. Liam, time to earn your place. Let's do a quick save.
Ready to clear your head? Whatever the Absolute tells me to. Don't worry, she loves you. I can tell.
Okay, first we're gonna have her use the power of her new sword, Valor Illuve. Oh, she ran. That's interesting.
You sought a fight, and now you have one.
Don't get too comfortable, you horrible sacks of muck. Don't make me the same.
Feculent beast. Comfortable since we've been here. I mean, proper nice that swamp was.
Not enough movement. Well, that's great. Missing an attack. Because of that.
At the ready.
Let's see if I can command her.
Imperativi.
No. Of course not.
Get in here! We've got trouble!
That's what I was trying to avoid. not going to do this in time. Gut was powerful enough herself, but now with all these others, I don't think it's going to work. Still not going on? What's happening here? Oh, yeah, okay. The taunts that spell gives, sometimes they're just so weird. Good work, Liam. Ah, shit. Well, looks like we're fighting the whole group now. didn't see you there. Nice! That was a lot of damage, Liam. Let's give you this. No more warlock breathes. He had it coming. This had to be done one way or the other, but I would prefer that we were higher level. But maybe this fight will get us a lot closer to level 4.
At the ready.
That's assuming we survive, of course. Damn it. I hate blue yucks. Damn it! Being low level sucks.
Listen, you! You act a fighter, but a fool's a fool.
Go get him. Stand down! Or face the consequences. I think we're facing them. Once all these guys get up here, it's going to be really hard.
Take Shuro.
I really need to get those gloves of dexterity for Sword Dancer. She'll be so much better with them.
closer.
I need a good fireball. But I have no arcane spellcasters because of my choices in party members. Well, technically bards are arcane, but I don't think they get fireball.
Look here! You're greasier than a warg roast.
Sorry, Gribbo. No pigeons for you. Hey! Knocked him down and he's still got an attack on you.
Think you can take me on?
That's good. That'll help. She sure likes acid splash. Ouch. Source of healing that's gone for them. another swing. And bless.
Healing. Where do I go from here?
Let's try this again. He's just out of range. Damn it.
Time to press ahead.
I'll be damned. I think we're gonna make it.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
The priestess is slain. The horde is weaker for it.
That is awesome.
If not over, then through.
She's not slain, but she's about to be.
Time to get going.
That looks great. These guys are gonna. Ow! They hit hard.
I won't give in. One day, I'll catch a break.
like I used up all my healings. Let's get a little extra oomph here.
I need to hold on.
Jesus.
Can't slow down.
Of course you did.
Time to push my luck again. Have to keep going.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Damn. That was super close. Go stand down here in this big pool of blood and regain some energy.
At least things have...
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
Better than nothing.
Never a dull moment.
Okay. We're not going to try the rest of it yet. We're going to go do some other stuff. See if we can give ourselves some more advantages. Let's go take on some gnolls.
Time to press ahead.
Forgot about them.
Right? What have we got here? Oh, stop this thing!
The goblin seems unsure whether to bow to you or attack.
What do you want? Oh, I mean, what do you need? You are blessed, ain't ya? A true soul?
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Well, that's that. We'll be on our way. Do as you like with the pipsqueak.
The goblins slink backwards, afraid to take their eyes off you.
Ask the pipsqueak on the spinny tower. We're out of here.
All right then.
Fresh meats. Scared meats. Yes.
That was, with the brand, the Absolutes brand, that was a lot easier than it normally is for me. So that's cool. Let's go help the
Come on, untie me.
Cut me loose!
Bag of Camara. Those pustulant thugs. Well, get on with it.
Get on with what?
I'm a deep gnome, you're a drow. You helped me, now you plan to enslave me.
I'm Seldarin, not Loth.
What then? My own fault, really. I should have dropped my pack and outrun those bastards. Alas. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on. Ignorance is alive and well, it seems. Deep gnomes aren't restricted to the Underdark, you know. I've lived in Baldur's Gate for years. I'm in search of a friend. I fear he's in trouble. See this? I gave it to him years ago before I left home. I found it around the neck of a thug in the lower city. It was speckled with blood. My friend, nowhere to be found. But I still have hope. I have reason to believe he's in the Underdark. Hopefully, I'll pick up his trail from there. I always help my friends. On that note, I bid thee farewell. If we should meet again, well, we will have met again.
Very, very true. Based. That's based. Fortunately, we know where his pack is. And there's also the Speedy Light Feet, which is good for a lightning charges build, which we're not currently using.
I'll give it a shot.
Now there's some hyenas we gotta go pick a fight with. Not to mention
A feast fit for an ogre. You notice a peculiar dagger protruding from the tough, leathery meat. You notice the blade is at an angle to the meat's grain. If you align the dagger with the grain, it should slip out easily. Thanks to your keen eye, the dagger glides smoothly out of the mystery meat.
yes, now we have a magic dagger, which I am going to give right now to the voice. And she can't use it because that's not a light weapon. But she can keep it for now. I'm not going in there. That's too much bumping and grinding. I'm sure whoever in there does not want to be disturbed. And you know what? We're all out of spells and everything. I think it's time to go to camp for a long rest. Uh-oh.
The air is heavy. Moisture drips down your forehead. Pain shoots through your fingers. The ache builds as you squeeze your hands together. Were your fingers always so thick? Your skin always so sticky?
Chukil Gate Vlakith Mazathok. Can you feel it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming in your chest, gripping your heart, piercing your belly. Your bones popping, your flesh swelling. I can. I see it in you. I feel it in me. We are lost. I will be quick with my blade. First you, then the others, then myself.
Your minds intertwine. You sense a touch of uncertainty, a touch of disgust.
What a font of enthusiasm you are, Lae'zel.
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back. Lae'zel's fear grips you. Not fear of death, but fear of insignificance. The great warrior Lae'zel, a failure to her kind. She will wield no silver sword, ride no red dragon. Forever unknown to the great Lich Queen Vlakith.
I will not let the Geich take me. I will earn Vlakith's honor. I will wait. But know this. I am watching. If the sickness does not pass come dawn, I will end us all.
Here we go, our first visit from the Dream Visitor.
I came just in time. You are transforming. Yes, you have. I saved you before. And I'm here to save you again. Don't worry. You will not become a mind flayer. Not while I'm around. I'll protect you. We haven't much time, so listen closely. There is great potential within you. It comes from that parasite. Your instinct is to resist the power it gives, but you must accept it. Nurture it. I will keep it from consuming you. But for the sake of both of us, you must learn to wield it. Fight for the fate of Faerun. A fight we are losing. For now. You can change that. But only if you embrace your potential. I have to go. The enemy is closing in. I will be back. Wake now. You'll feel better. I promise.
Scratch!
What's up for discussion?
Hope you're keeping well, friend. Master. Friend. I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
You're such a good boy. You're the best boy. I don't care what playthrough I'm doing, I can't not love Scratch. He's adorable. Let's start off by getting your armor up. Getting your strength up to 21. And let's not forget this. This long strider on his body. Because I keep forgetting to do that. There. Now we've got decent movement speeds.
With haste.
Do a quick save.
That's curious.
Well, dig up the dirt mound first. And get this awesome treasure waiting for us. Where's that? Oh, yeah. That wasn't a lot. Hyenas.
Something tore right through these people. They didn't stand a chance.
That would be these hyenas.
The creature's eyes roll back in its head, equal parts bliss and agony. She'd eaten, feasted, and yet, looking into her eyes, you can see it wasn't enough. She's still hungry.
Come, see, my flesh becomes new flesh.
You hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones, and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate. The realization hits you. That stench wasn't the dead. You can sense that the hyena's very flesh is desecrated. Gnolls, Vicious, monstrous humanoids can spawn from the corpses of dying hyenas. Slowly, her broken body starts to calm, to stop its wild contortions. She lies still.
Flesh inside is quiet. Flesh inside is dead. Murderer!
As the life fades from her eyes, the knoll within her dies too, stillborn.
Okay. Look at Liam leaping into the fray, literally.
Watch it. That hyena's going for help.
Not anymore, he's not.
That won't work.
An 88% chance with advantage, and she misses.
You infect mine eyes and nostrils.
Again.
Jesus, people! They're lying there defenseless. Liam, you my MVP fighter. No weapons, no armor. No monk levels. Tearing ass. Oh great, it turned into me. See if we can get a vicious.
Listen! Thou limb of a lecherous lich.
Damn it. Later on, as the game progresses, Liam will get some equipment that's going to really help him out.
can't slow down.
Try something else.
Mind your own business.
Can't even catch my breath.
Place is overrun with gnolls.
Not a good sign that they're bursting to life everywhere.
Best to move before the blood draws more of them.
We didn't come over here to pick a fight with those gnolls. They just happened to be where we're in between where we're going.
What's in here?
We're gonna go meet Karlak. She's gonna want to go fight those paladins, but there again, I don't think we're high enough level to deal with them.
One horn. This is the devil Will has been tasked to kill.
Me? Never been better.
Oh, my leg's picking up, so...
Oh, fuck me. It's you, from the Nautiloid. Please tell me I found you before those so-called Paladins of Tyr did. Good. Great. Glad I don't have to kill you.
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in the blood war.
What was that? Fuck's sake. Mountains as far as the eye can see. Guess that explains the voices. From that peek I got into your head, you've made some inroads trying to get the thing sorted. But alas, no joy. I'm Karlak. And you are... Well met, soldier. Now that we're old pals, how would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? A little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good at killing demons. Really good. So good, Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. Took me 10 years to properly escape, but now I'm free. Zariel sent goon after goon to hunt me down. But believe me when I tell you, I'm not going. The latest yappy little dogs she sicked on me are nearby. A group of dopes posing as paladins of Tyr. Want to help me take them down?
Let's send them back where they
Fuck
came
yes. They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. After we've mopped them up, we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good? I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off. Whew, I'm getting all het up. Let's make tracks.
Okay. I am going to save this and then reload into a new game so that it will. I'm getting lag, so I need to take care of that. So I will be right back and see you folks in a minute. And we're back finally. Everything's looking good now. First thing we're gonna do, because we're gonna need help. I already know. So we're gonna, since
Hang on.
Carleck's here.
Those paladins I need to stomp are that away.
Yes, I know. But we're gonna go get Will to help. Because you know you like Will.
Ah, my good fellow.
That's not
quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Oh. He thinks he can help us
My
get rid of
research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable.
Okay.
It's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
That's a needle? How many times have you done this before?
I assure you, I've dreamt of it 1,000 times over.
Okay, do it.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle.
Endure the discomfort.
The needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket. Volo frowns and begins to push.
Clench your fist.
Pain shoots through your body as the needle snags on your optic nerve.
I think I have it!
The needle seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a harp string.
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more robust implement.
More robust, what does that mean?
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag, he produces an ice pick.
Shit. Now the implement with the
Volo
line.
slowly brings the ice pick closer to your eye.
Now, don't move.
Cold metal presses against the skin beneath your brow. And then, tap, tap, stab.
Do you feel that? Ha! I think we have the blighter on the run. I agree. It's a feisty critter. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
No! That was my favorite eye.
Drat!
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
Oof.
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage.
You knocked my bloody eye out.
Please, try not to overexert yourself. You're in a rather fragile state at present. I can't help but feel partly responsible.
Partly.
Perhaps there is something more I can do. Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to.
Oh.
Try it on for size. And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
Well, that was horrible, but now I can see invisible objects and people.
The goblins still infest the roads. As long as their leaders live, Zevlor's people are trapped. That's the spirit.
Let's level him up. Of course, we're not going to go Berserker. We're going to go Wild Heart and Bear Heart. So when she berserks, she has resistance to all damage. Build. Give him Hex. Agonizing Blast. And Repelling Blast. And he is the Blade of Frontiers, so of course we're going past the blade. And we will have, no, not darkness yet. How about old person? Yes. And Gale looks like he needs to talk.
Spare me a moment, if you please. I've something important to discuss with you. We've been traveling together for a while now, and it's just about time that I shared something with you. It's a rather personal matter that I'd have preferred to keep quiet, but needs must when the devil drives. I have no choice but to speak. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It is time, and by that I mean it's imperative that I find and consume strands of weave at the earliest possible juncture. We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession.
You ain't getting my sword.
You know for yourself how hard-won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost. Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. As luck would have it, you're already primed to give me exactly what I need.
What shall we give you, Gale? What shall we give you? You want the boots? You can have the boots. We're not using them.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That hit the spot. I could feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters. Oh, it's not so bad once you get used to it. And, on the plus side, my tower in Waterdeep has never been so free of clutter. Sincerely, though, I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told. I obtained it in Waterdeep. Nothing there comes cheap.
Gale's mirror image.
What's on your mind?
Sharp as ever.
Oh. Okay. Let's go kill.
Hells, it's her, Karlach, the Archdevil's servant. We must rest in camp. It's time she had her due.
Shit. I just can't shake you, can I? Hey, we're still going after those paladins, right? Can't leave Zariel... Good news.
Extra movement combat. There's nothing to laugh at. Now let's hope we can take these so-called paladins up tier. There's only 3 of them, but Anders is really strong.
Only thing you give a dragon is bad gas.
Please, no more. Leave us in peace, and we shall leave you in kind.
It kind of looks like
Cut
Leon.
the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please, we just want to go home. The Archduchess will be delighted when we return with Karlak's head on a pike. Huh. I never was good at playing the coward. There is no beast here or in the hells I fear. Not with her ladyship's protection. Least of all this dog. You do well to reconsider your alliance with this animal. She destroys all she touches. Useful in the blood war. Frighteningly dangerous anywhere else. Rage all you want, Karlak. Burn with the might of the hells. Zariel will find you. She will bring you home in pieces. And your little friends will have to watch. Unless we feed you their eyeballs first.
Avernus was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
You tell him, girl.
You can send an elf to sleep.
It's Friday, men.
Over here. A gift for a loathsome neighbor.
I'm gonna earn your keep, boy. Except you can't hit nothing.
Fleet of foot.
See if this works. 20%. Yikes. Woot! Got him. Probably snap out of it pretty quick, though.
Oh my word.
Blood comes easy these days. With haste.
More scared.
advantage.
Jesus.
Another fight. Let's go. At the ready.
Now this is my happy place.
I'm fading. Fast. I must heal.
Incoming. Another step forward.
To know of you.
One hit point left. Can't reach this. I really hate her.
Pay attention. Toenail tasting trout hole.
And she just resists everything.
And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off. Not...
I'll feel that one later.
That ought to do it. Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look? Honey, I could go all night. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close, till I've found a way to calm it down. high pain tolerance, and a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him. Sounds like a good lead. Hopefully our guy will be among them. A tune-up would do this old tub a world of good.
Let's go get these worthless bastards.
Let's have a look.
Needs better armor class. I'm gonna give her that medium. Yes, for all that weight. She's encumbered now. Take that. Send it to camp. Sword to camp. That'll be good for now. Karlak and Will thing off the ground.
One horn, the stink of Avernus, Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
Karlak, the Archdevil Zariel's gladiator, come to burn the Sword Coast to ash.
Well, not counting the fuckers that need a good hurting.
Shut it, devil. I know your kind. A heart darker than a shadow's nightmares. You'd cut a child's throat just to taste the blood.
A devil? I didn't take the blade for a fool. I'm...
A great fire roars through you. The fire of the first hell. You are Karlak, tearing through demons across a blood-red landscape of fire and volcanic cinder. The front lines of the Blood War. With every swing of her axe, Karlak fulfills Mistress Zariel's purpose.
Proof, clear as summer sky. It's over, Karlak. It's time you feel the sting of the blade.
I've tried to tell you. I'm not what you think I am.
Another vision. Karlak's blade rays slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Will shudders with Karlak's desperation. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
By Balduran's helm, No! I will not be tricked!
You saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
No! Devils cannot be trusted!
Would you listen to sense? This doesn't have to end badly for either of us. You know monsters better than anyone. Can't you look in my eyes and see I'm not a devil?
You don't know what this means. You don't know what you're asking me to do.
I'm asking you to live, Will. I don't want to hurt you. And to be frank, I'd rather not find out how the Blade got his name. I swear to you, on all I am not what you think.
Shit! Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce. I see the good in you, Karlak. I promise not to lose sight of it. Even when the hells burn hottest.
Aw, who's a good boy?
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly. It means that a reckoning's coming. And I'll be the one to pay up. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance. You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlak.
Does it? You're pretty loud.
Fair. But still, the man's got a reputation for being lethal with that blade. I'm glad it's on our side.
Yeah. Okay. We're looking at XP. So we've got a ways to go before we hit level 4. Say farewell.
Hey, soldier. Really? Really, really? Oh, fine. I'll be here eating dirt or whatever.
Welcome to the League of the Lone Eye, my friend. Not to minimize the pain of Volo's poking and prodding, but I promise, you'll be used to the prosthesis in no time. Besides, I find it gives one an air of mystique. No one's more intriguing than a woman with one eye. Are you sure? The blade stands at the ready. And just when things were warming up.
There we go. Let's leave. Well, we got through that mess. A lot easier than I expected. We're not doing so bad. Of course, I did have extra help there, so have to take that into consideration.
On my way. Bodies everywhere. Accident or sabotage?
That might be worth a look.
Right. Got the Risen Road. Well, there's something back at camp that I'm gonna need.
Huh. A game for surface children.
I don't particularly want to fight these goblins on the way to where I'm about to go. So, I'm going to ungroup.
Can't give up now.
Myself. And take a potion of invisibility. Now, hopefully, this will work.
Stop fidgeting. Can't call fleas from the bloody walls. More likely you gave them fleas, you filthy bugger.
What's that?
Hellsfire. She's coming.
Will, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
Just who in the nine hells are you?
Will, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart. Don't you worry. That ship has long sailed the Styx. But a defiant pup must still pay his price. To wit.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo.
Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that. You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
Will. What you got to say for yourself now?
God's damn her straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
devil packs. No, the Bladed Frontiers has some explaining to do.
I'll say what I can, but it won't be enough. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Best be on my way.
Yes? Who goes there?
Down.
A friendly face. Oh, you are a sweet, sweet blessing, my dear. You know, I've had nothing but trouble all day. I've been accosted, chased, insulted. Look over there. Do you see that wretched little hive? Oh, it certainly looks that way. But inside, it is swarming with brutish, stupid, rude Githyanki. They have the audacity to call that hole a creche, as if it weren't actually a murderous training camp. Honestly, I was doing them a favor offering to buy one of their eggs. And how am I repaid? Attacked and run off like some transient. What?
No, of course not. I was merely... well... Look, it's just an egg. The Society of Brilliance asked me to acquire one of their roe so they can incubate it and, once it hatches, raise the spawn in their tradition. The Society believes a Githyanki raised in a peaceful, nurturing environment can overcome its violent nature. Hogwash, of course. A Githyanki can no more rise above its nature than gnomes can fly. Well, yes, but now we know better. Only some of you are bloodthirsty terrors. But if you believe in this cause so strongly, why not help the Society prove your point? They may have chased me away, but surely the Gith would welcome a person with such sympathetic views to their creche. And once inside, you could simply purloin an egg. You'll be well compensated, of course. Just bring me an egg. I should hope so. When adventure calls, I am always thoroughly prepared. Take a look.
Let's see. I know she's got some stuff here that I really want. Ooh. Gloves of Cinder and Sizzle for Liam. Periaptive wound closure. Graceful cloth. So many builds using the graceful cloth. And her foods, because we've been going through ours like crazy.
Now, I believe you have places to be.
Okay. Let's distribute the loots. just going through my notes. It's going to go to Liam 2 for now. And that. It's like Christmas for Liam. Also, while I'm here, I might as well.
This one is a true soul parasite. It can enhance you. You can absorb its potential. Open your mind to it. You already know how.
Your mind swells as it subsumes everything the tadpole has to offer. Everything it was and everything it was destined to be. Pure potential. Pure power.
Good. You have grown your power and improved your chances of survival.
I'll be swapping that out for another one.
Let's move.
But now that we're here, we've got more stuff that we have to pick up. Liam's the strongest, so not while he's
That was tough. It's kind of been used in a while. Looking ahead.
We've got stuff for Dawnbreaker, or Dawnbringer in here. And the vendor sells some gloves of dexterity that Sword Dancer really needs. But there's a couple of fights on my way there. These boosts are definitely going to help us for a while. I can't get the Blood of Lathander yet because I don't
have to keep
power
going
for it, but I can get some other stuff that she needs. But eventually, we're coming back here to get that weapon.
That's enough. On your feet.
Where are you taking us?
If this is about that weapon your friend was talking about, we don't have it and we don't know shit about it.
Silence! Move!
No. No, I'm not going in there. I won't.
Anyone want to join her? As I thought. Through the doors. Now! The captain is expecting you.
I like the Gith as a playable race, but they are jerks.
What do you mean, too drunk? It's not possible.
Okay. Rested, so
Looking ahead.
we need to get some things taken care of. Gotta love these ritual spells. Outside of combat, go spell slots. Give him a 17. Still not great, but it's much better than what he had. We are not.
That kobold reeks of spirits. Fire could be explosive.
Begone, pox-faced, lewd, black-bottomed coward!
Still breathing, despite everything.
Where do I go from here?
beloved unguent.
Gloves aren't working.
Hell, I need to hold on.
Damn it.
I need healing.
Stupid kobolds.
Be gone, hot-faced moon!
I'm breathing fast. I must heal.
I'm fading fast.
I need healing.
This is bad.
Close at hand.
Here we go again.
Jesus. Okay. I really did not expect the kobolds to do this well.
I need healing.
Fast. I must heal.
Let's reload. I think we're going to end our session for this one here, and we'll pick it up next time. Thanks everybody for visiting. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please press like, subscribe, and all that. And I will see you later.